Please tell me about the first time you heard anything about Roy finding a bag in the woods and who was with him at the time.
Well, I can't be specific who was there because, like I said, I wasn't there. But I think it might have been Chris and David. And like I said, they was in the woods and they find a snake. And I guess Roy went I don't know how far, or what direction or whatever. And he found a bag, or he said, you know, or he told them that what happens, or suppose it was a body or something in the bag or something.
Did he specifically say, did he open this bag?
No, I wasn't there, so I really don't know.
Did he tell you if he opened the bag?
No, he didn't say he opened the bag.
Anyone else say that Roy opened the bag?
No, no one said he opened it.
So where did this comment about a body come from?
David said Roy said it.
Did you hear Roy say it?
No.
That was later the afternoon when they brought the snake back to the lodge.
Parking lot, yeah.
He said they were all kind of playing in jest and playing a little grab ass maybe.
Exactly.
And they were picking on it?
Yeah.
How'd that go down? What's your recollection on that?
Well, everybody's laughing, and it was just fascinating with the snake. Everybody came out, take pictures with their cell phone and everything.
Of the snake?
Yeah.
But David and Chris were picking on Roy a little bit?
Well, a little bit. You know, just telling them, laughing. You know, just playing around like if he's scared of the snake or whatever. And, you know. I didn't pay much attention because, like I said, there was nothing there. I mean,
they were picking on him because he was scared of the snake, or they were picking on him because they thought that he was a goofball because he was saying there was bones in the bag?
More than like saying that something was in that bag.
So they were ragging on him
about
that. But you can't remember specifics?
No.
And the snake was brought, so it was the same day they found the snake because they brought it back here. Okay. Did you take a picture of it by any chance with your phone?
No.
Okay.
My phone's on ancient.
And when that little was going on in the parking lot, do you remember who all was there at that time?
Well, after a while, almost all of us. Tim came out, Rusty came out, and a few of the meteries, almost all of the meteries just gathered around to see the snake.
Who's got that snake now? They still have it?
Yeah, I think David's got it.
From that time until December 11th, when Roy called you and said he found something, had you talked to Roy about the bag in the woods? Did he ever come over and say, hey, let's go check that out, or hey, I think something?
No.
What about call? Has he ever mentioned, or did he mention that he'd call the police about it, or call it a tip?
No.
Let's fast forward to December 11th, when the body was found. Tell me about that morning. You were working around, and
well, the meteors get their assignments here, and then a little while after they leave, then I go out and I have to check. I get a list of where they are and the route numbers and stuff. So I go out and keep an eye on them. And so that morning, I was going down, I think Chickasaw, so I saw Roy's truck in there. I didn't even know it was Roy's truck, but I just saw one truck, so I went in there and found Roy back there walking. So I finished walking the route with him, and then when we finished the route, there's another section. So, since my truck was back there, I had to get on the back of his truck and let him take me back to my truck. And so, I told him now I have to go there and help Bruce. So, I left and I went to the next subdivision to try to find Bruce. And he's supposed, I guess he was going to read the next section. I don't know how he got down that road, but, I started hearing on the radio that he's calling for me. Somebody said, Alex, you're looking for Alex. And then I turned the radio down and I turned up the regular radio, and I heard him say he found a body, a skull, or some remains or something. Human remains, that's what it was. And so I didn't call back. I just went back over there, because I think I heard Rusty and them on the radio and stuff. So I just went right back over there.
Who was there at that time when you got there?
Just Roy.
Just Roy. So it was you, Roy, and then Bruce shows up?
Well, Alan was there, but he was just sitting in his truck. He's just sitting there.
What's Alan's last name?
Robinson.
And who was he there with, or was he in his own truck?
He was just in his own truck.
So what's Bruce's last name?
Neil.
So Bruce Neal Alan Robinson, Alex,
Yeah.
and Roy. And out of that 4 employees, the only person to go down there was Roy.
Yes, Roy.
Prior to the law enforcement.
Yeah.
That you're aware of, or you're certain?
I'm certain, because when I got there, only Roy was there.
Okay. All right.
When you say you pulled up, you saw where was he?
Oh, he was just standing. He was, the car was, you know, it was the curb. The car, his truck was there, so I pulled up, and he was just standing right there by the door, kind of leaning back on the door.
What did he say to you when you got in the truck?
He said he freaking, not the lottery, but he freaking gonna get a reward or something.
Talking about the money,
Yeah.
because he found the child.
Do you know it was a child? Or you just
Well, he said it was what he was describing on the radio. That it looks like a small child, small human remains.
What'd he say to you, face to face, when you got there? You remember?
That's what he said.
No specifics.
No.
No.
you said anything about I told you so? Y'all making
No.
fun of me? Nothing like that.
As I understand that, that's the banter that was going on the radio. Like I said, I didn't hear that, you know, until later when they said, you know, I heard the comments what you guys made or whatever about I told you so or whatever. You know.
Is there anything you can think of, any other people that came there, or anything else that occurred that we may find interesting that has been on your mind?
No, just Roy was there. I got there. Alan was sitting there. He didn't get out of his truck. And then safety people and the police came.
Safety people.
Yeah, our 2 guys from upstairs.
And who were they?
Ooh, I'm sure you can find their names.
Okay.
And just to make sure I'm clear, when you got there, Roy was the only one there?
Yes.
And then Alan showed up afterwards?
Well, he was sitting there. You know, Roy was standing outside the car. And Alan was sitting back here, but he was way back. He wasn't even real close, you know. He was just sitting there.
So Roy was there next to his car, Alan was there in his car?
Yeah.
And then you're the 3rd person
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually went and talked to him, but that's when he told me about it, you know, the statement I made.
That's when you went and talked to Roy?
Yeah.
Alan never got out of the car?
No.
Why was Alan sitting in the car?
I don't know if he was doing that route or nearby. I'm not sure. Or maybe he heard on the radio. I'm not sure why he was there, actually.
And he just pulled up? Was he leaving?
He probably heard it on the radio and just went over there or something. I don't know.
Did you actually see him pulling up? Or when you
No,
went to
he
his
was
car?
there already.
Okay.
Did Roy say anything that led you to believe that that was the same bag or the same location that he had been at on the date of the snake incident?
No.
Nothing. He made no statements that led you to believe that that was the same location. Okay.
All I was doing, I was just, you know, it was quiet because, you know, just waiting on the people to start coming, you know, police and whoever to investigate. I'm not going in there, you know.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Anything else that we haven't asked you about that you feel is important we should know?
No.
Okay, would you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear and affirm everything you just told us is the truth?
I swear in the front, everything I just told you is true.